Welcome to the Broski Duels podcast, the best podcast in all of the land. It's your boy Kiko Flo, Kiko Cervantes, the boy with the accent, and Chef Maurice, one of the best chefs all around the world. I'm not gonna tell you all the patents that he has and all the Michelin stars that he's been a part of in helping making. He's looking cute as hell today with his Dominican Republic hat and a white boy summer jacket. Okay, weird one.
I haven't worn this jacket since I lived in San Francisco.
Okay.
It's hot as fuck to wear.
You just said that like you've lived in San Francisco. Like very soft-spoken, yeah, very feminine. I like it though.
like my San Francisco roots.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't worn it, and it's hot as fuck. But now we have new changes going on, so we wanted to change a little our dress code.
Yeah, our looks and look a little cuter for you guys. You might notice.
The owner of the channel sent us a memo over the weekend saying that
I need you guys to look cuter, be in the same studio. We're going to put some nice panels, and that's why the podcast is looking better now. If you hear the podcast normally, take a look at it on YouTube. We're looking cuter than ever. We're actually taking part of like trying to lose weight too. People say, oh, is it for your health so that you can live longer? No, it's so that the people that watch us say, damn, they look even cuter. So that's what we're going for. Chef Maurice, I got a nice topic for you today. It's sort of a pet peeve, but it's also a revolution, or more of an epidemic that I've been seeing in the interwebs. And a lot of the content that you see is recycled content that's like a reaction video. You know, like...
oh my God.
Yeah, like it's a lot of people talking about other videos rather than people making videos with content of their own. And although I'm not going to lie, I do like certain people that react to videos and react to things because you sort of trust them and you have a relationship with them. Those exist, but there are way more that are just shit. And instead of making content, they just comment on other people's content, and that's content, and it's not a problem for me. Like, look, you do you. The problem is that they pollute the servers in YouTube, and now it dilutes even more the content of other people. Like in this show that we put so much effort, money, tears, and sweat to make. So you are more of a TikToker than me. Are you noticing this as well on TikTok and in other social medias? Am I right with this, or am I just going crazy? Maybe my algorithm is a little bit different.
No, I do see what you're saying. And a lot of the trends in TikTok is like, I'm reacting to whatever. And it's like basically the same format as you would see on YouTube. Same as in TikTok. And I guess Instagram does the same thing. And it's like, oh, I'm reviewing this person's review on something. It's redundant. So I don't know, it's tiring. I like certain things, like I don't know if I like when they review music.
You don't like that?
I don't know, because I'm listening to the thing and I have my own thoughts, and then I listen to this people that say they're gurus about the music, and then they have a complete different view on it, and it's like they're trying to push you to think, what they want, rather than you making your own assumptions about, the album that you're listening to.
I mean, but I see, I guess it's the lines get blurred here, but I see, for example, I watch people that review movies, right? Not really to know if I want to watch it. I do people that do post-analysis reviews. So I watch the movie, I have my thoughts about the movie, and then I listen to a couple guys that I like, and I hear what they have to say to see if I catch the same sort of things, problems with it, or if I catch more from them, or I see something that I haven't seen. Now, I wouldn't say they're reacting, they're reviewing and doing an analysis. With the music, I think you're talking about like the format where people put the song and hear it while they're reacting.
And they're giving content like every 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's annoying.
He sang really good.
Look, some of them, I'll be honest with you. All of it is like you trying to have somebody react for you for music. It's like, oh, damn, oh, shit. I don't know. I think there are some that I find that could be, okay, they're interesting. But there's a sea of them that is just empty content. They don't really say much. They don't really say shit. So it's kind of strange.
Other than movies, do you have other reviews that you like to see?
Yeah, for example, my birthday is coming soon, so I wanted to get myself like a new controller for my Nintendo Switch and my computer. And there's this brand that does the controllers where you can use it for all things. You can use it for your computer, for your Nintendo Switch. So I'm like, okay, I already have one of those. I wanted to get another one and take advantage of ordering through their site so that I can get this repair part to sort of fix the other one I have so that the paddle can work again. Anyways, and I've been like the whole week looking at YouTube videos of people reviewing that controller and comparing it to different things.
That's okay. That's the visual way of doing it if you were to like review something on Google about like let's say a restaurant. This just is visual for you to see how the how the controller works or whatever. I see what you're saying. I do that too with a lot of the stuff that I want to buy, like I don't know, a new screen for the computer, the lights or the cameras that we have. I try to look at people's review of it rather than their reaction. I don't give a fuck if they like it or not. But if it's somebody that you've seen before and kind of gave you good tips and you have made the most out of it, you're going to go with that person all the time. And I try to also look for reviews that the site makes. For example, the web thing that I have for the videos to I don't know editing the videos.
Mm-hmm.
They have a channel. I don't edit,
No,
but
no, but
I'm
is it
learning.
editing? Editing, is that what you call it?
They like that same thing has their own channel on YouTube, and they do the reviews about certain things in the program.
Right.
So I try to go with the legit source.
Yeah, but I mean,
rather
that's, I think those are fine because they're going to give you sort of inside information that only they know. But also, you want to also take a look at third party reviewers because the company's not going to tell you the flaws in the product, right?
Right,
So that's
right.
where third party, and then even third party reviewers of things, which is a huge market in YouTube. Not all of them are honest, right? Some of them are paid by the company. Some you can
Right.
trust where they tell you, look, they did send me the thing to review, but I'm in no like obligation to like it or not. I'll tell you how it is. And they
Do
create a
you
reputation for being sort of honest in that sense.
do you like this new trend that's going on that when it's a
The
paid
trend de
partnership,
Aragua, sorry, what?
when it's a new paid partnership in those kind of videos, they usually tell you at the beginning, "Oh, this is paid by this company who sent me such and such to review for you guys." And yeah, I see what you're saying. Like they're not gonna bite the hand that feeds them, right?
Hmm.
So they're probably not gonna say all the bad crap that that thing has.
But there are people that, you know, like the things that I like the most are electronics, right? In YouTube for things to review. So I've been able to collect a few channels that I can trust, and I know that what they're saying. And anyways, what I do is I look at 10, 20 videos on the product I want, and I don't even have to go to the big channels. I go to a lot of small channels, right? And then I see what their experience was, and then I collect all that information and make a decision. Like, okay, for all of them it worked, or what issues people had, and such. And I mean, we're steering from the topic of reaction videos, which suck, but the opposite end is like YouTube videos that are underrated, like videos that have no views. But for example, I've used it many times to be like, okay, how to unplug the water from this brand refrigerator. And then I have a video of some mechanic in Spain with 400 views, and he's explaining how to do the thing. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that's where the screw went. Recently, I fixed the toilet, and I didn't know how to like take the top off and make it tight so that it doesn't wiggle and shit. Because like it didn't have anywhere the holes for the thing. I searched online, oh, this is how you do it, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, bro, isn't it crazy? There are videos of people doing this with the exact
Teaching you how
same
to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
toilet I have. So
Yeah.
I think that's great. I mean, obviously this also travels to the world of food, right? You want to have a recipe, you have a million of them. Of course, now the problem comes, okay, different people are going to make the recipe different. So I think one tip that I have for people, maybe people already do this, is you watch a couple. Like we want to, see somebody make a bolognese, even though I have my own recipe that I like. But let's say you're searching for that. I'm sorry, maybe I should have said that. Sounded a little cunty. You search for 5 different recipes. Maybe you have the Nono from Italy. He makes it one way. Maybe you have, fucking Gordon Ramsay, coked out of his mind doing one way. Maybe you have a little lady from Ohio. She only has 1,000 subscribers, but she teaches you how she does it. Then you have somebody from like Venezuela, and he makes it with the sazon of the Venezuela. And then you have a 5th person that's from like Sweden. She's like, no, I like to make it like this. We put the ketchup. Okay, so now you can test it and see which one you like. Do you do this? Do you use YouTube to find out shit like this or forums online?
I do. I'm trying to think about a situation where I do. Most of the times when I look at recipes that I want to try, I have to look, certain websites. I can't just go with the first one unless it's something like I know it's really simple to make. I'll just go for one and then just to give me an idea of what I can use for that recipe. But if it's something more elaborate, I try to look at a couple, 2, 3, 4 different recipes and try to go with the one that makes more sense in my head.
Okay.
And then I'll do change bits, but I mean, right now I'm trying to do one of the cookbooks that I got, and I'm trying to make it to the T. So whatever the recipe starts on the book, I'm trying to make it so that way, okay, next time I make it, I can make this changes, and I'm not going to be, that big of a change that's going to mess it up.
So pretty much you want to make it perfect, and then you can break the rules at your leisure.
Correct.
Because I understand in the kitchen, I've heard that you are kind of a rule breaker. That's kind of your thing.
Well, it's the thing that you have to do.
Right.
You
evolve,
have to be exactly a rule breaker, a rule bender.
Some people even say you have to get on that hair on.
I don't know how that works. You gotta steer me the right way for that.
Like AB, I think AB. Anthony Bourdain.
That's right. That's right.
Did you even read Kitchen Confidentials?
Do I have to?
No, but I'm just asking.
Do I have to keep being part of the podcast?
No, not to the podcast.
I haven't read it.
But you have it.
I haven't read it. I have the book, yes.
Okay, fucking
and it's actually signed by him.
Word? Like you got it from him? He signed it for you in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, not in front of me. This is my mom's book that I...
Oh, because your mom liked Anthony Bourdain too?
Right. And it's signed. I don't know if it's... Like she went to a signing. She had never told me the story about this. I found it in our bookcase, in a book thing at home, and I took it after that.
So your mom has.
I don't know if she went to signing.
Secretly, she has the hots for AB.
For AB, or was it one of those that it was signed and left in the shelving for whoever bought it? You know what? I'm gonna bring it so I can show you.
Okay.
Is that cool with you?
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I really hope that when I get old, I'm like an Anthony Bourdain, right? Where like my friend's mom, ends up like, finding me cute and shit, buying my books, AB is part of this channel. We fucking love him. We just hold him high in our minds and in our hearts. All right, so you got the books.
So what it's in my bookcase, it's this. The Bourdain box. So it's like a box.
Oh,
and it brings 2 books.
I love the it's 2 of them. Medium
so it's
raw
Kitchen Confidential and medium raw.
I'm guessing the first one was Kitchen Confidential and then he made the second one.
I believe so.
Damn, that's pretty sick. I loved it back in the day, in the 90s and the 2000s, where they had... Like they cared about making packaging. Like you bought it. Like I have DVDs from back in the day. The packaging is amazing. Do you know what I mean when I say look, Anthony Bourdain. Did he sign the other one too?
No, I can't find the other one. So I'm guessing from the set he signed one of them.
What do you mean? You don't have the 2 books there?
I have the 2 books, but the other one is not signed.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing once you buy the set, you get one of the signatures and not 2.
Right. Don't get too
greedy.
This
one doesn't have it. Right. If you want to sell it, don't sell. And he
Yeah.
signed the one that he knows
Nobody.
people are not going to sell.
Yeah, because he
This
sucks.
one's just blank.
Fuck that. All right, so we encourage Chef Maurice to read it. If you read it, I'll buy it and read it, and then we can talk about it.
Oh, I like that. You know what? I'm into now, would it be fucked up? I'm into audiobooks lately.
Okay.
Would it be fucked up if I grab it from the audiobook, having the
mean-
books in my hand?
I mean, I think it's gay, but that's you would still. No, I'm just kidding. I actually, this is the thing. I prefer to read it myself. However, is this? I mean, if the audiobook sometimes is narrated by the actual author, and that I like. But what
That's
I
a
normally
big
do, I found some recordings for a book that I liked, the audios, and what I did is I opened the book and I read along while I heard it.
Like a like a kindergarten situation.
Yeah, like a kindergarten situation with a teacher reading, exactly. So I mean, is that cheating? I don't think so. And the only thing is, for me, I normally put podcasts on when I'm hearing, because I feel like I do other things and I'm not 100% concentrated. With a book, I have to be 100% concentrated. So I get the fear that if I put an audiobook and then I start doing chores in the house, I'm going to have to like rewind constantly, because I'm like, fuck, I just missed that. Because I was thinking about, Sofia Vergara.
I was looking up the Kitchen Confidential book is read by Anthony Bourdain.
Damn, that's fire.
That would
All
be
right.
kind of fucking cool.
All right, so if you have access to it, get it. Tell me for real, like send me a text like, hey, Kiko, for real, I'm not going to be a bitch about it. Like, I literally got it. I started today. I'll go online. I buy it. I have right down here. Boom, boom, boom. And then I read it. And then we could talk about, Anthony Bourdain, the god, the legend, the GOAT.
Okay, I'm gonna make myself read, or at least listen to it.
Yeah.
What if I read, and then when I'm in the car, I'm like, I want to know what's next, so I'll just put like chapter 2, so I can start reading.
Yeah.
And then I get back home, I keep.
Yeah,
reading
you just
the
got to
book.
tell your wife and your kid to shut the fuck up. No, yeah. If you're going on a road trip on your own, let's say you leave your wife and your kids and you're moving to, like, I don't know, Atlanta.
Okay.
You go in your car alone, and then you just put, Anthony Bourdain, Kitchen Confidentials. So when I started making the fries,
I recently heard, I know for you it's going to be kind of gayish, but the memoir from one of the members of Blink-182.
The memoirs.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of
Like
them
a
died?
life story. No, he didn't die.
Oh. No, that would be something else. Or you just, so you just read it, or you heard it?
Heard it, like audiobook.
Oh, you did?
Audiobooked it. Yeah.
Is this the
And
first
it was-
audio book that you do right now in this time?
Recently, yes.
Yeah.
Before I had it and I got bored of it.
So what was it? You have the Amazon Prime Kindle shit, and then you were like,
right, and they gave me some credits that I could get free books.
And then you got.
So I got this one, and this one was read by the member. So
And then
he's reading
who
his
was
own
it?
book.
Can you fucking say the story? Who's the member?
Oh, Mark Hoppus, the
Hoppus,
bassist.
Okay, that's not the crazy one that believes in aliens and shit.
No, that's Tom. And I got the book for Travis. He also had a book, the drummer.
Fuck. Well, he had a fucked up story, right, in the plane and shit. He talks about it.
Right. He does talk about it, and his drug addiction as well.
I mean, I'm not gonna judge you for it, but I guess those are good books to start off with. It's kind of like the Dr. Seuss.
I wasn't gonna go for something like politically mind fucking me.
I mean, right now the next book I'm gonna read is called Nuclear Energy and How It Will Save the World. I swear to God. But you gotta start
Fuck
somewhere.
you, bro.
No, you gotta
Fuck
start somewhere. After this, you can do the memoirs for the Backstreet Boys, right?
Have you seen the videos from the Backstreet Boys?
Bro,
At
the
Sphere?
Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. My girlfriend saw that shit and she's like,
She wants
"What
to go.
the fuck? I need to see that." And in my head, I'm trying to be a man, but inside, I'm like, "Bro, that shit is insane." I will be there doing the
Fire.
dances, saying, "In my eyes, in our reality." Bro, it's sick as hell. It's sick.
I want to go.
You should go.
I want to go.
You're
I want to
able
go and take some, I don't know, LSD.
yeah, some shroomskis, portobello mushrooms.
Shroomskis. Oof. No, Portobello. I'm down to go. I'm down to go and fucking.
That's insane.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It looks very
It
good.
looks insane. Like that's Because this is the thing. I've seen videos of other concerts where it's like, yeah, you have the visuals, but it doesn't seem like it's a show. Here, you can see there's a whole team preparing the the visuals of it to go with the songs. Like that, like they prepare. Like you can think of it as new music videos, right? But made in this new format. Bro, the entrance where they're like in a spaceship is fucking sick, bro. And I think those type of experiences, they can take music acts to the next level.
I think for this to keep working, because it already works, but to keep working, I think it has to be a unique thing. Because if you start putting spheres in every city in the States and then in the world, then it's just going to lose that value, right?
Yeah, that's
But if
true.
it's exclusive to this one in Vegas, and I think they're going to open one in London or Dubai or whatever, then it's just going to keep.
Yeah, if you keep
know,
it one per country, then you keep the mystique behind it.
right. And I think right now a lot of people are so in love with the one in Las Vegas because it's so unique.
Yeah.
Also, the outside, how it has
Yeah,
videos
it
playing
also
all the
has
time.
to. No, yeah, it's a marvelous thing for entertainment. They did a UFC event there, which I mean, I don't think it was the best, but the best in the sense that that's not how you squeeze the most out of the sphere. I think the way you do that is with what the Backstreet Boys are doing. I think they're doing 1 month residency. That's pretty sick. That's where something like Michael Jackson could have, fucking been insane. Who else you think can make like a show like that with the visuals? I mean, I guess like Travis Scott. He's always been very into the visuals. Um,
I'm trying to see who I remember. U2 open there was like one
yeah,
of the first actors.
but I mean, do people really like YouTube, or is this a thing that we just said to each other to like? I don't
It
know.
says the Eagles, U2, and Kenny
Yeah,
Chesney.
but the Eagles are not gonna fucking put some psychedelic shit up there.
But they had things going.
Oh
Like it
yeah.
was some. I think part of the mystique is that it has to be playing all the time, so everybody.
Well, I mean, the Eagles, they are the acid sort of age time, and they have those songs that are pretty sick. I mean, who could you have now that could do a show that merits the visuals? Like
Hmm.
NSYNC, Britney Spears?
I think if you bring NSYNC and do that, it's going to be a battle between
Right.
Backstreet Boys and
Yeah, they
NSYNC
would.
all
They
over
can. They
again.
can battle it again.
And I don't think Britney Spears is up to this anymore. Like she has residencies in Vegas, but I don't think she can put up a show like this.
Right. Not looking like how she's looking. Right. And I mean mentally, not really.
Maybe she's not there, yeah, mentally. Like she wants to keep doing whatever she's doing. She makes videos with like knives and shit.
Yeah, with knives and like boats in Mexico. The guards look at her like, "Esta güera está loca."
We talked in the Spanish podcast about celebrities who have been looking better and getting older better.
Right.
And I
In the
think
past.
Britney just lost that. It's not in that topic.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about actors or artists that have kept their charm while aging, what's this girl's name? The Disney Channel.
Lindsay
Uh,
Lohan,
no, I mean she came back. She's all
Hilary
right.
Duff.
Hilary Duff, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. If you if you see Hilary Duff today, bro, it's insane. No drama. She's not involved in no bullshit. She's married, has kids, and is looking finer than a motherfucker. And she's thicker than cold oatmeal. That's how thick that girl is, with all due respect. She's just, my childhood crush. And then she just aged to be this amazingly beautiful woman that's, probably Christian. She's a very, homely wife that still, is strong, but, she likes masculinity. I just think I don't know, maybe I'm fanning out too much here. But yeah, some of them are doing it well. And I think that has to do with what one of them is, we're more aware of the health style that we need to have, right? The
Of the
lifestyle.
negativity rather than
What do
other
you mean?
negative stuff in their life rather than the positive for some. Like we're not looking into the positive side of Britney. We're only looking at the right. I don't know.
No, but what I'm saying is,
Dua Lipa,
uh-huh.
great show in the Sphere.
You think so?
Maybe Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
She's known for having a big light show and video show.
I don't want to say this, but I just think it's true. You know, it's not one of my favorites, but Carol G.
Carol G. Okay. I'm
She
down
can probably,
for that.
I mean, she can probably do the visuals and all that shit.
Well, maybe someone like J Balvin, who also plays with music, lights and shit in the concerts.
I mean, obviously, it's an easy one when you put any DJ that does techno, because that comes with the visuals. But I'm talking about something that's like a band that has a brand behind it that can make like a show be really cool.
I don't know. You said Michael Jackson. I think that's a good one. But a
like,
band?
do you think Blink-182 could really take advantage of it? Because they don't really have. I mean,
I think if it goes with maybe the same as the BackstreetBoys, where they are grabbing into, us wanting to go back to the 90s. Maybe they could do that. I don't know if they're the show behind it, because the show is them playing the music, but in that scenario, also the show is the Sphere. So I don't know if they could probably, but I don't know if they could.
I just think with Backstreet Boys, they just did it so well that it's hard to imagine who can do it like that. Like, can Drake do that? Can The Weeknd do that? I don't know, Bruno Mars.
You mentioned Michael Jackson. He's a little bit older and he's not a band, but
yeah, no, he would have been perfect.
He would have been perfect for it. Even if he was 70, which I think he would be right now, 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great show. And then you have to go with the popular ones, right? Maybe what's popular in English music, like pop?
Like Ed Sheeran.
Do you think Ed Sheeran can?
I mean, yeah,
can
but
pull a video.
My sister went to Ed Sheeran here in Madrid recently, and she told me that, and I've seen these videos too. Like, his concerts is just him with a guitar. Which, I'm an acoustic guy. I love acoustic concerts because I'm a guitar player, so I love to hear the essence of the music, right? But when you go see somebody in a stadium, you gotta bring a drummer and a bassist and some piano and make a show sound powerful. I'm not saying don't have 2-3 songs where you just take out the guitar and you play some cute ass romantic song. Do that, right? That's how you get them wet. But then you got to get the bass, the drums, and everything else back in it so it sounds powerful. And so, yeah, I mean, Ed Sheeran, I just think he has too much of a... I don't know if you can really make a show out of it. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could play there, and they'll put some shit up. And this is the thing. You could put any big artist, and then somebody can do some whatever graphics, and it'll look good. But to do it to the level that I've seen the Backstreet Boys do it in the Sphere, I think it takes an extra... umph. And maybe, that's where you would need to have somebody that really wants to be part of the creation of that, because he has to go with the artist. Like with the Backstreet Boys one, it was perfect. It was like the spaceships for the songs. Like, it all fit perfectly into their brand as well. So I don't know, maybe Metallica can do that. They have a presence and an essence. Maybe you can do it with them.
One of the next artists to go on the Sphere is going to be the Zac Brown Band. I'm not too familiar with his music.
That's like a Hawaiian reggae, right?
No, I think it's like a country.
Oh no, that's John Johnson or some shit. Okay.
Jack Johnson. Oh, he's more of like a Hawaiian.
Okay. No, you're talking about some country music guy.
It's country music, yeah. And he's gonna be there for 6 shows.
Damn. I mean, like I said, a big artist is gonna sound good. People are gonna love it. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know, maybe a lot of these artists, you don't need all of those graphics. And maybe some of those artists prefer for them to be the center of attention themselves, right? Instead of the screens and everything. Because when you look at the videos for the Backstreet Boys, yeah, it's an amazing show, but they're not looking at you all the time. You're like these little people at the bottom and everybody's looking at the screens. And it's cool. You're gonna make a lot of money for that. But that's a type of show that I think fits someone like Backstreet Boys, where maybe like a country musician, you lose a little bit of that connection with. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking shit. Maybe it's amazing anyways. But that's just me thinking out loud. You know, my therapist said I should do it. I should just say what I feel.
Sounds like a true therapist.
Yeah.
Therapist. Well, when they did the UFC, they did it over Cinco de Mayo. So they had the Mexican festivities in there.
Yeah, I remember.
I think it's a good place, but to go back, I think keeping it in one place, two places, it gives it that mystique, that uniqueness that an arena is not going to give you. You know, it's not going to feel the same to go there than to go play at where the Miami Heat play.
Right. Don't make it so that there's one everywhere, and then
right,
because then it's going to be empty.
And I think some of the amphitheaters have that mystique because they're not as big as stadiums, and they're open. I mean, it's not the Sphere for sure, but it has a summer vibe for me.
Yes.
It gives me a summer chill, I don't know, something
I
cool
remember
about
going
that.
to a Warped Tour like in 2005, and it was in this amphitheater place, the Palm Beach, West Palm Beach Amphitheater. And I love the fact that, yeah, you had the seats at the front, but then in the back, you just had the grass, the big hill. And we would just go there, and I was like having my first drink because I met some girls there that got it for us because we weren't old enough. And I was like seeing, you know, fucking Linkin Park and My Chemical Romance and shit, Taking Back Sunday. And I was just like, oh my God, I love this amphitheater flow where you're in the open. It's perfect.
I recently went to one. Well, recently, about last year. I went to one in California, in Oakland. That was beautiful. Plus, it was August, September, so it wasn't as hot and it wasn't as cold.
Who were you seeing?
Kings of Leon.
Okay.
And the place it does have the seats in the bottom, and then it has like more seats up top, but then it's just grass after that. And they had put some like fake sitting stands, you know, those that you can take off. And we got lucky that we got some seats there because we were supposed to sit in the grass, and with a child, it was going to be hard.
So you were able to sit on a normal chair?
On a chair, but it was one of those stands that they could take away.
Okay,
and
like a fake one that's put in the grass.
Correct.
Okay, so you were still in the grass.
Right, but
which is cool because it's comfortable, but you're in a little chair for your back support. Everybody knows you need back support, right? That's why I hate picnics. Right here in Madrid, it's very common in the summer. Oh, let's have a picnic. We go to the park, but nobody thinks about after 12 minutes of sitting down in the floor, you need back support, right? And nobody thinks about that.
You know how I solved that?
How?
I solved it by buying the recliner with the foldable chairs, the ones that you take to the beach.
Right.
So I have that in my car at all times. Now in Florida, I don't do it as much. But when we were in California, I used to have it in my car. Any park you would go, any beach you would go, I had my chairs and always back support.
Right. Perfect. Because that's like a perfect example for the people that listen on how are you able to prepare for that back support in the future. You get two of those beach chairs, put them in your car, your motorcycle, whatever it is you use, and you got them ready. In my case, I don't have a vehicle, but I have a little bag with the 2 chairs and a table, and I have it next to my bed. So if at any morning I wake up and I feeling a little adventurous, I take it with me.
The ones that I got were reclinable.
Okay, sorry. I mean, mines are simple.
No. But still, you get the back support you need. I spent a little bit more because I wanted that, you know, that feeling where you're in the chair that you can lean back. And I had that. And it had a hole for my drinky drink.
Okay.
And it had a pocket for my
portobello mushrooms.
Portobello mushrooms or the devil's lettuce.
Right.
I wanted to show you the place because it's a beautiful.
Please do. You know, people here in the podcast love seeing the visuals. People that are listening to it, they're like, "Hey, how do I see that?" You go to YouTube and you subscribe.
This is not my
out.
picture.
Okay, this is the amphitheater that you went in Oakland to see Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. It was nice. Look at this.
It's pretty nice. Yep, pretty nice. And I like the little Greek, whatever the fuck is, the thing.
Well, it is called the Greek Theater
God damn it.
in Oakland.
God damn it.
So
Why am I
it
so
is.
good?
It is
Why am I
great.
so good with it? I don't know. Doctor said I have a very high IQ.
Anyways, amphitheaters are a great place.
Mm-hmm.
Those are a lot more common, not as common as I think arenas. But still, I think those are good places to see concerts because a lot of them have a roof. So if the concert's during the day, you're not gonna melt like a bitch.
And also, an amphitheater is not that big, like let's say a stadium. So you're still gonna see them close. Because this is the thing, I don't like to see an artist if it's like a stadium show. For me, that I don't enjoy that. I like smaller venues. So maybe that means I don't go see Karol G.
I think if I got you tickets to see Karol G, you would go.
I mean, I would go just to take portobello mushrooms with you, but it's not like, goddamn, we're going to Karol G. Let me take my thong.
Why the fuck would you take your thong?
I don't know, just to feel a little more diva.
Maybe you can take your blue hair.
I will definitely do
wig.
that, but also like a blue thong. And then I pull the little side string so that people know. Let us show,
You know
girl.
too much. You know too much.
They know. Okay, so going back to the reaction videos. There are some that are great. There's this guy that's really big in the internet. His name is Asmon Gold. He got famous by playing World of Warcraft, but now he's just famous for reacting to things. And all he does is like watch videos in the internet like I do. Like I just find videos of people giving their opinion or analysis on things that are happening. And he looks at it and he gives you his opinion. And he's very direct and opinionated. So you like it, but then there's others, and this is the most of it. It's just some head that they put in front of a video, and then they just like do faces, like when somebody says something in the video. It's like you're posting somebody else's video, and you're barely adding anything to it. Just your face, like, oh, this is crazy. And I see it more and more. This shit amount of videos. I receive an email, or I think I read it somewhere, that YouTube is gonna start like making sure AI content is not a thing and is not monetized. Because you see a lot of documentaries now that aren't even made by like a person. Like a person programs ChatGPT or another AI to create the voice and narrate about us, about like the fall of Greece, and then you can ask it to take pictures from the internet and you create a collage. And there's a bunch of these videos for everything. And they're not made by a real person. So to me, I feel like that could be good, right? YouTube monitoring this shit content that is not really adding value. But there's also this content in the middle, in a blur line, where they are adding content technically because they're like appearing, their face is there reacting. But it's just shit content that's polluting the networks. And, that's my rant about that. And I don't know if that's being, too aggressive or hostile, but it's how I feel.
Damn. Is everything okay?
At home, no. Health-wise, but yeah, my therapist said I should express what I feel.
Have you been to a therapist?
No.
Is this something you would like to do, or? Good.
maybe, but not. No, it's not my thing. Not my thing.
It's okay. It's okay.
I prefer.
It's okay, buddy.
I prefer.
Everything will be fine.
I prefer to bottle it in and then have it popping when I'm 56 with a heart attack.
Oh, what happened to him? No, he was bottling up the feelings.
Yeah, he never wanted to speak to a therapist. He said he was gay. And then, yeah, he was taking a shit after eating a donut. And
Okay, something like what happened to Elvis.
Yeah, I was just
Was
thinking about that.
wasn't he taking a shit too?
Yeah, maybe he had eaten like
A
they say
peanut
that.
butter
Yeah, they
and
say that there's an Elvis PB&J sandwich, right? Which is
yeah.
peanut butter, jelly, and bacon on a French baguette, a whole baguette.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds amazing.
And before the story with Elvis, I had never seen that before. And now that I think about it, you take like half a second where you're like, wait, is this weird? And then you're like, wait, this is insanely perfect. Like you have the protein, you have and it's good protein, right? The bacon. And I'm guessing it's a lot of bacon, right? It's mostly bacon. And
It's
then you
not
have,
one or two strips.
yeah, no. It's a stack of it.
It's a sack for sure.
And then you have the sweet of the jam and
The
the peanut
fruit.
butter. Yeah, the fruit. fruit.
You
I
got
don't know.
peanut oil, peanut content there.
And then it's always
you got
a
the carbohydrates.
French
Yeah.
baguette. I mean, I see how that dude clogs his arteries, but that shit is fire.
And it probably wasn't the first one either. He had a bunch before he passed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was fucking.
It's not
yeah,
like, oh, I feel like a rebel and let me put bacon on my
no, no, no.
PB&J.
He was known for it. Like I think the restaurants would like alert, like, oh shit, buy peanut butter jelly and bacon because we got the king coming in.
How big was how big do you think Elvis Presley was? We weren't in that era.
You mean? Oh, you don't mean like physically? You mean how big he was for the culture?
Right.
I mean, they say that he's sort of the one that invented rock and roll. They also say that he robbed some of those ideas from black composers. There's this black lady that I've seen on a video with an electric guitar. They say she's the real godmother of rock
Rock and
that
roll.
Elvis stole it. So I mean, I think Elvis was amazing. Maybe he got inspired from what he saw on these black musicians, and then he commercialized it because at the time it was easier to be commercialized as a white person, right? Because things were different in America in that sense. But I still love what he was. He's too. He's for me, he's from another time, right? I don't know if I was alive when he was alive. I don't think so.
No, I think he died before we were born.
Yeah, like in late 70s or early 80s, some shit like that.
For example, one of my uncles loved, I don't know if he still does, but he loved Elvis. Like the way he dressed was very Elvis-esque.
Damn, that's a
Like
bummer.
hairstyle. It is.
It's like
Maybe
Johnny
the lifestyle
Bravo.
as well.
Oh yeah, he also had the lifestyle.
Maybe.
Bacon and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And snow. From
Fuck. When I'm able to eat things again, I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna buy bacon,
Shit.
peanut butter, and blueberry jam, and I'm gonna put it all in a baguette and eat it, and then test my cholesterol.
Let's see. Yeah, ever seen any of his movies?
No, not really. I've
Yeah,
seen like
I've
videos
seen
of him singing. He has great interpretations of amazing compositions. I can't help falling in love with. No, I mean he was amazing, and when you look at him in his prime, he was such a a stunning look, right? He looked really different. He was from like Kentucky, I think.
He's the perfect impersonation of what Las Vegas is. I think he also made Vegas what it is now. But if you look at his shows, it feels like he was that, the ridge, the lights, and he also made very good shows in Vegas that are like
Yeah.
you can watch those concerts.
I mean, I would guess also part of it is that you see so many Elvis impersonators. It's kind of like a thing in
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
So you see it a lot, and maybe it makes you think of Elvis. But I'm guessing, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about Elvis in that sense, but I guess Vegas would have been a good venue for him to go to.
Imagine if he was in this era, as big as he was in that era, he would be one of the sphere
Right.
persons.
And they will be
So-
selling bacon, peanut butter, and jelly sandwiches in the stands.
For $35.
Right, because it's a sphere. Beers are 27.
Right.
You want a tip? Bro, you know what happened to
27%.
me in Spain recently? It's
Tipping
coming
culture.
here, bro. It's coming. So this is the first time this has ever happened to me. I'm in Madrid, right? I'm going to eat at this place because I can't eat anywhere, right? But lately I've been adding a few more things to my diet that I can eat, more fiber. So I'm like, all right, let me eat in this place that makes healthy food. It has salad, which I couldn't eat previously because, that makes it, so you have flatulence or whatever. And spices were a little delicate, but I'm like, fuck it, now I can eat it. So I went to this place that's healthy and I had like a chicken with some salad. Perfect, it's nice. It's not that expensive. It's not that much food, but I can't eat that much anyways. So I'm like, all right, I never been to this place before because next to it is a Five Guys and I just much rather go there, right? But, this time around, this was a place that I could go to. So I go to the counter because you go to a counter and you pay. It's not like a restaurant type thing. Like you go, you pay, and then you have a little thing. They bring you the food, and that's it. I'm paying, and when I'm about to pay, it says, "Oh, these are the options for tips." And then I'm like, "What the hell? This has never happened here." And I felt what you guys feel all the time. This lady was in front of me, and I had to give in front of us no tip. And I was like, "What is this? Like you're handing me a plate of food. This is not a restaurant. You're not my waiter." So it's happening in Spain too. It's coming. And I think these are like American ran franchises. It's called Honest Green, the place. So I don't know if it exists over there. But it's very much like Panera bread type shit.
So how much do you leave?
No, nothing.
I again, we're gonna fall into this discussion where I'm part of the industry, but I feel attacked every time I'm going somewhere. I need to leave a tip, and I don't want to because I don't feel like it merits.
Yeah, not everything merits a tip.
Right.
And now everything is like that, and it's dumb. And I feel like whatever. I don't even want to get.
If you want our opinion on tipping, go episode 125.
Oh, we have a bunch of them. You'll see it on the title. We have a bunch on tipping culture in the U.S. and how it's going crazy. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know that shit is happening in Spain too, and I don't like it. Okay, it's becoming globalized.
It's coming for you. Globalization for you.
Spanish people don't play with that. No, I tip here. I'm like a good tipper for Spanish standards, but Spanish people don't tip at all.
Well, this is like a double standard situation because you're a good tipper in a culture that doesn't accept tip. But once they're starting to accept tip, you don't want to be told to give tips.
No.
You don't want to be told to give tips. You want to give it out of the kindness of your heart.
Yeah, and when I do it, it's like, it's nice because fuck. So, and this is what's happening in the U.S. I mean, again, I don't want to fall in this, but it's like they give you a 20% tip added, and then they don't tell you that they added that so that you can leave more tip. It's crazy. Yeah. Like, it's fucking like a scam. And I'm sorry if you work in the food industry. Chef Maurice does too. It's not an attack against you. I think the structure just should be different. And tipping should be voluntary. And it should be expected 10%, 15% if you did a great job. Like, this whole thing, 35% tips. Like, what the fuck is... Like, who the fuck are you? Like, it bothers me. Like, you're getting paid more than what the fucking owner is getting from that meal after he pays the cooks, everybody and the product and then puts the lights and the electricity. Like, dude, it takes a lot of work for you to make a profit. How are you making 35%, 30% of a whole bill? To me, that's crazy. Anyways, that's my rant on tips. Amphitheater. So that's my rant on the...
Have you seen any new shows, series, documentaries? Something you want to tell me about?
I watched a movie called Dangerous Animals that I think is in theaters, but I didn't go to the theater. Figure that one out.
How do you do it?
And it's just an Australian movie. And it's about this crazy Australian dude that has a boat where he takes people to like see sharks in a cage in Australia, mate. But he's like a serial killer. So he takes the people out there, which is normally couples. He kills a dude, and then he keeps the girl like locked down, and then like every night she puts the girl on like a crane and puts her out in a place where there's sharks, and he films it. It's pretty sick. I wouldn't say it's an amazing movie, but for how shitty movies today, today's age is, I would say it's like a very fun movie. and you laugh, and it's intense, and it reminds me of like early 2000 movies, like Deep Blue Sea or some shit like that. So it was fun. I saw that. There's a documentary that I wanted to watch. I hear people talking about it. It's about the disappearing, I think, of Amy Bradley, a girl that was in a cruise ship, I think a Royal Caribbean cruise ship, and she disappeared. And I think till today she hasn't been found. So that's another thing that I saw recently that I like. I mean, I didn't see it, but I hear it's good. So I think I'm gonna watch it. What else did I watch recently? Fuck, I'm forgetting. Oh, I saw in Spanish. There's this movie that I think is funny. It's called Death at a Funeral, and it's originally an English film, like British, right? But the first time I saw the film was the American version, which is with a black family with Chris Rock and Zoe Saldana is in it. Martin Lawrence. It's really funny. Dinklage, the short guy from Game of Thrones. Anyways, it's a great movie. After I saw that movie, Death at a Funeral, I found out, oh no, the original one is British. I'm like, what? The original is British? I want to see the original. The original is cool because it's the original one, but I just think the American did it a little better. I don't want to be biased here. And then recently I had seen they had adverts here in Spain for that movie, but in Spanish, with Spanish actors from here. And I was like, oh, there's a lot of good actors from the Spanish Acting Guild. So I was like, I might watch that. But recently I haven't really gone to the movie theater. So then now it's available, I think, on Prime. And we saw it, the Spanish version of Death at a Funeral. And it was pretty funny. Because it's cool how, I already knew the story. And it's like a play. They do it exactly in every movie. But it's just fun seeing the little ad-libs in Spanish. This family was from like the north, from the Basque country, where you did your internship as a chef in a Michelin restaurant in San Sebastian. But this is, in that area, the Basque country in Spain. But it was fun. English-speaking friends, I don't think they want to watch a Spanish movie. But, it was good. If you haven't seen the American version of Death at a Funeral, watch it. It's super funny with Chris Rock and many other great artists.
I haven't been able to watch any TV lately. No shows, no documentaries. Well, I've been out of the country, sir.
Right. You were last week in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, but you've been back for like a week now. So
no, and then over the weekend I went to the beach again. I'm a beach boy now.
You're a beach boy.
My girl was watching Love Island or some shit like that.
What the fuck, bro?
And you know what sucks? That I say I'm gonna fucking hate this.
And
then she's watching it. She's watching it next to me, and I'm like on TikTok, posting our videos, and then I hear like drama shit, and my girl's like, "Shit!" And of course,
she's hitting the vapor.
You want to know,
right?
You want to know what the fuck is going on.
But that's a perfect show, I would assume, to watch while you're doing the clips on the phone.
Right, and that's what I usually do now.
Okay, now explain to me, because I'm guessing this is like a reality TV show. What is Love Island? I have no idea about it.
Oh, I don't know either. So I've watched like a couple episodes and I've fallen asleep during other episodes.
Okay, but you've seen some episodes, so what is it?
Right, so it's like a matching situation where all you do is kind of like make out with people. That's my understanding from it. And then there's like 5 girls, 5 guys, and in the first episode, you go around and kiss people, and then depending on that, you go with that person to be your love interest.
And who's the winner? The first one that gets mono or VPH?
Well, funny enough, there's a lot of fucking kissing that you would think there's
mono
something
is happening. Okay.
Yeah, and
then people also do the dirty thing, right?
I haven't seen anything, and I asked my girl because she has seen more of it. I'm like, do they fuck? And she said no, they mostly kiss.
Okay, so it's just like a high school,
like adults doing high school things. I'm guessing they fuck.
Get a little real, It's like, no, we play spin the bottle. No, I want to see some fucking fluids.
I'm guessing they fuck.
Right.
At least there's a job that's being done.
Right.
Either blowing or kissing.
Right. You're either blowing or pushing. You gotta,
Um, so I think there's something going on there, but either they don't show it or the one that I'm really into now that we got into this topic
Okay.
is a Love is Blind on Netflix. I'm into that show. I
Okay.
actually asked my girl if there's like a new season coming out because I really want to see it.
I've seen that advertised on Netflix. What is that one about?
You're just talking to people blindly and you connect with them. And after they call it the pod session. So they're in the pods where they can't see each other, but they have dates and shit. They connect and afterwards they meet and they propose.
Okay, so they also meet different people blindly, and then they decide which one they like.
Correct. Correct. They connect.
And you watch this shit on your own sometimes.
No. I watch it with my girl. I'm not gonna watch this
Okay.
shit by my own.
Okay. But
She likes it.
out of the ones that you watch with your girl, that's one that you like the most.
Right. There's other ones that are
Is it
stupid.
because the other one is too like carnival, like it's too meaty, it's too right to the point? This one is more like sharing chemistry with the other person. It's a little more like romantic. Is that what it is?
Maybe. I don't know. Because every time I see it with my girl, I talk about like how crazy it is that part of this experiment is that you have to propose the first time you see this person. And then after that, they send them into like a honeymoon session. You know, they go to, I don't know, Cancun with
Okay.
with the other couples. So there's drama where maybe you connected in the pods. You ended up choosing another person, but you get to meet that person later on.
And you're like,
And then there's
this bitch
drama
is
where,
ugly.
well, a lot of the people who have made comments like that have been like burned down because you're judging people by their looks and how you
Right.
like them
No.
because
I love your personality, but you look
but you
like
look
a
like
horse. Now that other
it
girl that
has
was dumb
happened.
as fuck, Carolina. God damn.
It has happened where the guy says like, "Oh, you don't look like how I thought," or the girl says the same, and it's crazy. They also have to meet their parents. Part of the show is that meeting the parents of each other, and at the end of the experiment is they are at the
Damn.
altar,
To get
and they're about
married.
to get married, and then a lot of people say yes, and a lot of people say no. So there's
That's
a little more
fucking.
drama there. I like that one. It's
I mean,
drama
you
filled.
would probably like this one, which is crazy. I only saw like half an episode, which is here in Spain. I don't know if they do it in English. It's on HBO, and it's like I don't know what the name of it. I think it's called like Naked some shit, where it's the same thing. You're matching with people, but
We're
when you
naked.
talk to them, I don't think you see their face, but you see their genitals, and then they show it
Mm.
live in HBO. I was like, oh shit, this is insane. And I think that's the craziest one I've seen, where they're like, you don't get to see my face, but you get to see my balls, and then rate me on that.
And then they go out and
Yeah,
become
after you've
partners.
chosen which genitals you like more, then you meet the person in like the whole face. So that one
Interesting.
can also bring like, oh, she has a nice body, but damn, she needs some like dental work.
Well, the thing is that at the beginning is everything's beautiful because they meet each other, they go on this romantic getaway. And then when they come back to their city, they are put into a living situation. Now we're living together in our day-to-day life. And I guess Netflix pays for their apartments so they can live together. And then that's how you also learning about this person who apparently you fell in love blindly in the
Right.
pod, and then in this scene you fucking
I'm guessing that half of it is bullshit. Half of it, they end up having feelings, and half of it is, like vanity, and you want to be part of this show, and people find it fun.
there have been a couple of people who were like, I'm only doing it for the because I want to be known in the show or whatever.
And they don't get married or whatever.
No, but they end up having like some cult following, and then it dies down, and that person is nothing.
And then there's another one that's crazier, and this is how we're gonna end this show. It's called The Love on the Spectrum, which I hear is also interesting, but I haven't seen.
Never seen it.
And that that's legal too. Anybody can fuck. So, anyways, Chef Maurice, thank you for joining us today. I hope our viewers are happy with the changes that we've made. The cosmetic things that make it a little prettier. Please share it if you can with a friend that you think would like it. Leave comments, subscribe to it if you haven't, leave the likes. We're on every platform that you can think of. You can see it, hear it, taste it, whatever. And it's all free. So thank you for watching. And Chef Maurice.
Everybody fucks. Hashtag everybody fucks.